Welcome back, everybody, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, Brad Drake, and this is my AWA save tonight. Everybody, we are back in Milwaukee, and we are at the Milwaukee Auditorium for this event. Let's go ahead and take a look at our backstage incidents. And Luke Williams and Nick Bockwinkel. All right, so Luke Williams, who we're attempting to potentially bring in for our big Wrestle Rock card, has apparently got everything okay with Nick Bockwinkel here. Luke Williams has got to buy some drinks. Fair enough. All right, there we go. That one's settled. Let's take a look at our absent workers, and nothing but Jerry Blackwell, who has that very serious injury. All right, everybody, tonight, let's take a look at our card. In our opener, Ondy Austin is going to face Wendi Richter. The Nasty Boys are going to battle the Top Guns. The Terrorist will meet Scott Steiner. Johnny Rich is going to wrestle Kevin Kelly. Doug Summers will challenge Greg Gagne for the World Television title. Big Bobby Duncum is going to face former heavyweight champion of the world, Nick Bockwinkel. Bad Company will meet the Guerrero brothers in the semi-main. And in our main event, everybody, LARRY ZBYSZKO is going to battle Jerry the King Lawler. You know what time it is. I know what time it is. Let's get to booking. Here we go. Austin and Richter in the opener here, and I'm about 100% certain that it is a 10-minute match. There's Ondy Austin. There is Wendi Richter. Now, I don't remember if these two have met before. It's been a while since we've played the AWA save here, and Wendi Richter is due for the win. Ondy Austin beat her the last time. So that clarifies that. That one is booked. All right, next, we have the Nasty Boys and the Top Guns. They're going 12. And by rights, the Nasty Boys should be taking this one. I like these tag matches. They're so easy to plug in. Yes, I know you can just auto-name your show, but I like it just using last names. All right, so here's the Nasty Boys. There are the Top Guns. And these two teams are in there and good to go. Let's take a look at that match history. And sure enough, the Top Guns were defeated by the Nasty Boys at the last event. So the Top Guns are due for the win here. So we're going to have John Paul get the win here for his team. That's 2 babyface wins in a row, but that's all right. So next, we have the Terrorist and Scott Steiner. And we know that Scott Steiner is going over on this one. There's the Terrorist. And let me double check the time on this one. It's still a 12-minute bout. Fair enough. Get this one fixed up. There is the said Terrorist. There is Scott Steiner continuing on his terror of wins. All right, Scotty Steiner with the W. Johnny Rich and Kevin Kelly here. They're going to go 14. And if Johnny Rich is due here to win again, then we're going to have to make a change. We can't have 4 consecutive babyface wins. That we can't do. All right, there's Johnny Rich, and there is Kevin Kelly. And let's take a look and see who's due for the win. And Johnny Rich is due for the win. So I'll tell you what. Well, let's put Johnny Rich over. That one's booked. Let's change this Top Guns and Nasty Boys finish. So we'll take John Paul off. We're going to put Brian Knobs in. So that somewhat changes things up here. Next, we have Doug Summers and Greg Gagne. These two have been putting on some great bouts all over the country. Actually, it's probably one of our best feuds. Right, here is Doug Summers. And folks, we are just 2 weeks away in this game from Wrestle Rock 88. And it's going to be a spectacular one. All right, let's take a look and see who's due for the win. Yes, Doug Summers is due for the win here. So Doug Summers is going to win by countout. So Summers gets the moral victory, but not the title. And really, it's not a moral victory. Because I'm sure Doug Summers is a dirty heel, so he had to have cheated here. All right, Duncum versus Bockwinkel. And they're going to go 14. Here is Bobby Duncum. Now we have Nick Bockwinkel. And by rights, Bockwinkel should be due for the win here. And he's not. So Bobby Duncum gets the win here, and he's going to get the win by cheating. Tainted win. All the way. All right, Bad Company and the Guerrero brothers, they're going to go 18. We're going to leave that one open-ended. I do not need to name it. We did see Bad Company actually got a win over the Guerrero brothers, but I don't expect to see that again here. So we'll just leave this one open-ended. Then, of course, now we have our very big main event here, and they're going to go 30. As we have Larry Zbyszko and Lawler. I was reading Zabisko's book, and apparently Zabisko, when he returned to the AWA in 1988, he was looking forward to facing Jerry the King Lawler, but that was the point after Super Clash when Jerry Lawler quit working for the AWA. So that was a match that never happened. But luckily for us, everybody, we have seen it happen many times here in the AWA, and it's been fantastic. All right, what do we got here? Yes, Larry Zbyszko won the last time, so Jerry Lawler gets the win here, everybody. This one's going to be an epic. And the Milwaukee Auditorium is getting one heck of a show here. So we're at our usual, just over 2 hours and 22 minutes. So we're all set. Let's go ahead and give this one a go and see how we do. All right, there we go. Wendi Richter gets the win. No red text to doom, which is always a good sign. 55 overall. And the Nasty Boys get the win over the Top Guns, 64. That's because the Nasty Boys are getting over here. And if you take a look at the score with the Top Guns here, they're starting to get over here now too. All right, Scotty Steiner gets that win over the Terrorist, and unfortunately the Terrorist sustains a broken toe here. And I'm sure it was because of Scott Steiner beating the crap out of him. At least that's my suspicion. I can't say that for certain. But Johnny Rich beats Kevin Kelly here with the flying elbow. Very nice. Very nice. All right. 65. Not bad at all for these two. Kevin Kelly is a shining star for us. An up-and-coming star, I should say. And next, big score here. Nice score. Summers and Gagne get an 80 overall here. Great score for these two. Look at that. Doug Summers and Baby Doll have good chemistry. That Baby Doll worked 2 matches in a row. All right, Duncum and Bockwinkel get an 82. Very nice. And Duncum wins by cheating. Would you expect anything less? Here we go. The Guerrero brothers over Bad Company. Almost an 80. Look at this, everybody. Bad Company is creeping up there in score. Not bad at all. And, of course, the Guerrero brothers are majorly over and are just a fantastic tag team. I cannot speak highly enough about the Guerrero brothers. I really think the world of them. Big main event here. 92 overall. Jerry Lawler wins with that pile driver. Great score. Great score. Great match. And Lawler is even fatigued. Let's go ahead and finish this one up. Take it home. We get the gain in the region. Excellent. We are going to call out LARRY ZBYSZKO, who had an excellent match here. We are going to call out Kevin Kelly. Did a good job. We're going to call out Dougie Summers here, who did a great job. So ZBYSZKO, great performance, good example. We're going to make that speech. ZBYSZKO's pleased. Kevin Kelly's pleased, and Doug Summers is pleased. And we're rolling on our way home here. And there he is, Ed Wiskowski, also known as Colonel De Beers, that left us to go to a company that's over $1 million in debt. I'll never understand that one, everybody, but I'm over it. I'm over it. He broke my heart a little bit, but I'm over it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here. Vivian Vachon's going to call it quits here. Didn't Vivian Vachon just leave us and sign an exclusive deal? She did. Serves you right there. WWF. Don Kent is available. Bulldog Don Kent. And for those of you that follow my WWA save, you'll know what's going on with that one. Uh-oh, Steve Ricard got a divorce. Steve, what are you doing? Come on. All right, let's take a look here. All-Star Wrestling got over 1 million viewers. Terrific. Jerry Lawler is tired. That's his problem for wrestling all those matches. What can I say? Let's take a look and see how serious this is with the terrorist. 3 days. So we're going to be able to live without him, I have no doubt. Look at that. Bun Boy Barton is going to be back to 100% here in just 11 days. Let's verify Wrestle Rock here. And there's all the spot shows. All right, so there we go. Wrestle Rock 88. Yes, 2 weeks from today in the game world. So we're getting ready for that big one. Maybe we'll change things up here and use... we can't. We only loaned our wrestlers for 1 match. So we can't use them more than once. Let's take a look at our merchandise sales here. See how things are going. Bock Winkle selling the most, followed up by Scott Hall and Bob Backlund. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Making some money here, everybody. All right, that is going to do it for us for this episode. Tomorrow night, we are in Chicago. And we're going to run Chicago. We're going to change things up a little bit here. We're going to run Chicago 2 nights in a row. So we're going to run the amphitheater, and then we're going to run the UIC Pavilion also. We're going to skip Des Moines, Iowa. And I don't think they'll be too upset. And we're going to make some money in Chicago here for 2 episodes, or 2 events in a row, I should say. So with that said, everybody, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below. Let us know how you found the channel, and talk to us. I like to talk and interact with our listeners and our viewers. And believe it or not, everybody, there's a great deal of people that just only listen to this show. And also, don't be bashful about hitting that like button and also sharing these videos with your friends. You can also catch us on Patreon, patreon.com/PowerCast Network. We got some really cool stuff going on over there with all of our videos of all our shows. Not only the WWA save, not only the Windy City save, not only the Championship Wrestling from Florida save, not only the AWA save, but you will also get the early episodes of Wrestling Spotlight with Brad Drake, This Day in Wrestling, and all of our other extras. Early, live, and in living color, in stereo and mono. Everybody, you can get a piece of that action early. So check it on out. Patreon.com/PowerCast Network. You can also find us on social media. Facebook.com/groups/1987 Supermod. You can also find us on Reddit as the subreddit TEW 2020 Friends. And last but not least, everybody, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.